How do you even begin this? You can't.
I have no notes. I don't know.
No, like
no notes.
We can't speak. Like, how do you even say it? I'm afraid to say it in the fact that it's like she'll take it away. And in case, like, for some reason you don't know what the hell we're talking about, Taylor Swift announced Speak Now Taylor's version to be coming out for July 7th. The reason why we are probably being so chaotic and just don't know how to get our words out is because, like, not only were we blessed this past weekend with, as we said, Taylor Swift announcing Speak Now Taylor's version. We have a date. We were clowning, but now it's real. It's also the week that she's coming to Philly. I'm crying. We get to see her Friday. So, like, we're just all around unwell.
Before we get into it, I just needed to say that we know you guys come for our reactions. We talk about music a lot. Obviously, we're talking about music today. But many of you don't know, we're not roommates. No. So, like, we don't get together often to talk
and we're
about
not
things.
Sisters.
We're not sisters.
We're not
like roommates together either.
We've got a lot of those. Love you, Kara. Like, honestly, wouldn't hate it. But unfortunately, no, we're not dating.
No. When we get together, this is what we talk about. Yeah. So us doing this, like, we're just so glad you guys are along for the ride.
This is us also, like, unloading on each other. Every time we find out something new, like, this is real time.
Of course.
Of us, like, putting things together. We don't plan any of this.
No, and that's why it's so chaotic.
I know, we should start planning.
We put it out there. We wanted to get your thoughts if you wanted to watch, if you wanted to, like,
join in on us freaking out about the fact that Taylor Allison Swift has gave us a date for Speak Now Taylor's version.
She blessed us. So this is what we're here to do today. We're just going to be chaotically discussing everything about Speak Now. I don't even know where to begin.
She starts off the show, Nashville night one. Mm-hmm. We kind of figured if we were going to clown, the show to clown about would either be, honestly, in my opinion, like Nashville, Philly, or what was her favorite, like Gillette?
Yeah, but Nashville, like, because that's where she got her start. That's like her, I'm not going to say hometown.
No, don't say
She
it.
did, though. She said, like, she considered it a hometown show.
A hometown.
She was just being nice. I think,
Beginning of the show, picture it. Taylor Swift comes out. It's been a long time coming.
You know it.
She's gorgeous. She's stunning. And she has the audacity to tell the crowd in the beginning of the concert that she has surprises planned with tricks up her sleeve.
She said she's not wearing them. But she
has tricks up her sleeves.
We should have known.
We should have. But, like, once again, how many times have we clowned for it to have not happened?
And it's also, like, you should have known, but then when you hear her say that, it's like, all right, she's just saying, like, it's a great show planned. Like, is Aaron just gonna come out, or is it just gonna be, like, another day? Because she has tricks up her sleeve for anything. Like, it's just a great show.
A change in the set list.
Right.
Which she did. We'll get to there. Right. Was that night 2? Was that night 1?
It was night 1.
It was night 1. She changed back from the one back to Invisible Strings.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, that was second. I thought you were saying Phoebe.
Oh my god, I like completely forgot about that. You're right, she changed set list even more. She brings out Phoebe Bridgers during Red Era for Nothing New. And it's been played ever since.
Thank God, because it wasn't gonna be, it's worthy of a set list.
It is.
It's not just a surprise song because Phoebe's gonna be on the tour. Like, she's gonna be at our show.
Agreed.
So,
and not only that, I just feel like because Taylor's so connected to that song right now with, like, her age. I mean, how many times, she even said that she's what was the number?
Oh, yeah.
She's so old for,
like
celebrity.
786.
Yes.
Like something crazy.
Which people are, like, thinking that that number equates to, like, something Speak Now related. It just would make sense for her to want to include that because of the time that she's had to reflect on that. And then on the song that she wrote back in Red where she knew it wasn't ready to be released, along with having this new and up-and-coming artist with you, hence Phoebe Bridgers, to sing that with.
It's just too much. I can't even get into it.
Too much. So then we go from you getting Nothing New sung.
Yeah.
To then fast forward to her surprise songs. And she had the absolute audacity to start off the surprise song with Sparks Fly. Well, but before, no, I know. But, like, even before that, she had the audacity to just straight up announce Speak Now Taylor's version.
There were 2 parts that I knew. Like, I knew the second I got a notification, Taylor Nation started a live video.
Yep.
It was 11:30. I was like, all right, today, maybe not tonight. But I was literally getting into bed and I saw it. I was like, all right, curled up. I'm like, sick. Oh, fuck. Like, it's happening.
I'm so sick. I was asleep.
That was the moment I knew. Like, that was the moment I knew.
How many lyrics can we throw in there? That was the moment, you know?
And when she was like, rather than speaking about it, and everyone caught on. Like, I don't think she thought that everyone was gonna catch on. Like, they did. How could you not? I know.
We hang on. We hang to every word that you say.
We're speaking to you.
Yes. we hang from your lips like the Garden of Babylon. Like, I don't know if that's supposed to be sexual or not.
I don't think she thought people were gonna be hanging on her lips like the Garden of Babylon. And when she realized that everyone was screaming, crying, throwing up, she was like,
no, like what? Like what did she expect?
I don't know. She literally was like, haha, mastermind. Please direct your attention to the screens.
Like they knew. And then not only that, the most stunning photo of her.
Of course, she pulled a Fearless where she's flipping the other way. I just like can't believe it because it's, again, we knew it was coming with the Bejeweled music video. We got Easter eggs. I'm eating my words because I think the first time we sat down to record us talking about the Eras tour, I was like, she's not Easter egging. Like, we record throughout this tour, whatever. She was. She definitely was. A few things. Did you see the 3 in the sky?
I've heard.
There was a 3 in the sky. It was like a bat signal, flashing purple bracelets as it ended.
It's always hard because when you don't go to the concerts, like you don't know it's real. Because like people could for the first time catch on to see that it blinked purple, but you could have just missed it the 7 other times.
Right. Yep.
But like no, these were true hints.
Do we need to read her little?
No, we have to.
Her little letter. It's her little letter.
It's so tiny. As usual, paired with the cover art, she gives usually what we call like a prologue, a little tidbit that usually ends up as that opener on the album.
Yeah.
And this one is the shortest thing that she's given us.
And it's apparently it's gotten shorter. From Fearless was like super long.
Right.
And then Red, I thought Red was pretty long too, but I don't think it was. And this is just like 3 sentences maybe?
Right. But I will say, and I'm curious, it's got to be different. I was like going on taylorswift.com because I had to fight myself from like pre-buying the vinyl because I feel like better things come out. Give me a signed version, the signed CD, or like I just kind of want the experience of going day of.
Agreed.
To like buy it.
Agreed.
So I didn't buy the vinyl yet, but I was looking online, and on the bottom when it says like all things that are included, which we'll get to, it was saying that there's like unseen photos, and I think like a letter or something. So I wonder if it's different and she's hiding what she's actually writing.
Okay.
On
this one.
Yeah, because she's probably some like stuff in there. It says full-size gatefold photograph and prologue.
Ooh.
So it says included, which we will get to. 22 songs, 6 of them being vault songs. Collectible album jacket with the cover front and back. 3 unique violet marbled colored vinyl discs. Collectible album sleeves including lyrics and never before seen photos. I cannot wait for those. And a full-size gatefold photograph and a prologue.
Those photographs are gonna fuck me up. Absolutely. Yes. Did you see that people think she took them on the same day as the AMAs with Swoop and the jumpsuit gold hair is the same? Yeah. It was definitely the same.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She's a busy gal.
She's booked and busy. Yeah.
I always looked at this album as my album. And the lump in my throat expands to a quivering voice as I say this. Thanks to you, dear reader, it finally will be. I consider this music to be, along with your faith in me, the best thing that's ever been mine. Yours, Taylor.
In those 2 sentences, she said so much.
So much.
There's so much there.
I always looked at this album as my album.
Because it is. Fully self-written.
I always looked at this album as my album. Because I feel like that's her. That's her words.
I'm gonna cry.
Good. That little, like, it just means so much because it really has always been, it's so true, like, it's been her album, it's her one completely, especially now, like, fully self-written album.
Right, and it means so much, too, because she's gonna finally own it. Of course, like, that's what we get to, but, like, it's her album, and it finally will be, like, I know I just skipped ahead, but it's, like, she always looked at it as her album, and she didn't own it.
Right, no. It's a lot. It's deep. It's like, once again, it's a deeper meaning than what she's actually just saying to us. There's so much
in
to
her
it.
Little prologue, little prologue, it's like lyrics basically because it means so much.
No, that is what I think that next sentence is.
Okay.
And the lump in my throat expands to a quivering voice as I say this.
You think that's lyrics?
I 100% think that's lyrics. And I'm going to say, well, obviously, it wouldn't be from a song that we already know. Like, that's a vault song lyric.
Wow.
You're not putting those words together for nothing.
Oh my god, but she's just a beautiful storyteller. I mean, I'm ready to eat my words.
I'm ready for you to eat your words as well. I'm calling this. I'm sure everyone's already called it. But, like, and the lump in my throat expands to a quivering voice as I say this.
No, you're so right. I'm just looking at it as it's such a Speak Now theme. Like, yes. My voice expands, quivering voice. But
But like, oh my
It's
gosh,
beautiful.
like just the meaning behind it and the lump extension as I like a voice as I say this, like she's speaking now, even if she's scared or whatever.
There's no last chance. I say what for shaking hands. Like that's what it runs to.
Right? But it's just like so beautifully.
It's so beautifully well written, perfect, stunning. Thanks to you.
Thanks to your reader.
Why?
Why?
What is she doing?
Are you calling back some lines from Dear Reader that like was from Speak Now? Like, is there a theme in Dear Reader, which is kind of like about like don't use her as a role model. Like she's not who, you know, if you knew who she really was, like you wouldn't really look at me as this way. And like that's probably completely like opposite of where she was during Speak Now. You know, like she was that role model in Speak Now. Maybe she did see herself as wanting to be a role model for kids because she's, you know, good girl.
Yes, girl. Emphasis on the girl.
Yeah.
No, you're fucking me up, especially because we know for a fact would've, could've, should've is calling back to her Speak Now era.
Right.
And possibly Bigger Than the Whole Sky because of the would've, could've, should've connection. So, Dear Reader, is she also, you know, talking about this time in her life? Possibly.
Maybe.
The Speak Now era? Or are we just making it a bigger deal and she's just saying, like, whoever is reading this currently, it will be.
Right. Or, once again, I'm fucking myself up.
Yeah.
Because every single lyric is hers. Dear Reader, like, you're reading my work.
Right.
Like,
and she knows, like, hence our liner note series, like, she wants everyone to read the liner notes and read her lyrics. Here's the thing. I feel like we can always say, are we just making a bigger deal out of it? She could have said, thanks to you, it finally will be.
Right.
But she said, thanks to you, dear reader, it finally will be.
It means something.
It means something.
Right. There's got to be, like, another song, like, connecting to Dear Reader.
I know. Like, the story of us. Story.
Wow, like, next chapter. No, there's, like, a lot of, like, underlying themes of, like, obviously,
here's the
she's
thing,
a book girl.
She's a book girly. Like, when she's written using every single word in the dictionary, like, we can connect.
Yeah.
But, no, that fucked me up.
No, she owns so many words. Sorry, this is going to be, like, a side tangent. I was reading a story that said, use the term unglad-handing.
Oh. She owns that word.
She owns that word. I'm like, I would not know that word if it was not for Taylor Swift.
I remember, like, reading the lyrics, we were like, I'm glad, Candy.
Anything else to say about that first little,
no, just absolutely.
even call it a paragraph?
No, paragraph is 35 sentences.
Oh, girl. Okay, and then she ends it with, I consider this music to be, along with your faith in me, the best thing that's ever been mine. Now, obviously, we know the best thing that's ever been mine. A call back to, like, her lyrics.
Of course. I consider this music to be the best thing that's ever been mine.
Right. Wow.
That's crazy.
Is she claiming this as her favorite album?
Maybe.
But the whole, along with your faith in me.
I know.
Really is just interesting because, like, once again, why is she choosing that specific word? I mean, why is she choosing the word of faith, especially if we're going really deep? Because I was just watching another video that a creator was making about Taylor, like, her ups and downs of religion and faith within her life. Yeah. And how she was a lot of faith was used in her first couple albums. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of slowly fallen off as she's gotten older, as, like, you learn and you start to have your own opinions. Once we get to Midnights, there's a little bit more faith included in that, but it's not fully knowing where you are in your faith. You know, it's the questioning of it. Yeah. So it's interesting for her to use that word. Yeah.
No, I totally agree. I take it as that she's so, you know, just so glad and happy that we're giving her the opportunity to even re-record and, like, that we're along for the ride. But yeah, faith, like, what could she have replaced it with? Along with your, like... I know, it's like, I don't know what other word.
Like, faith, like, because I guess faith is kind of saying, like, trust.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're trusting me. Yeah. You know, or it's kind of like, when I was also taking it along with, like, your faith, like, people not, like, leaving her, you know, like, staying fans since Speak Now. Mm-hmm. I don't know, it's just interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And then she ends it with yours, Taylor. If there's anything else that maybe you guys picked up, any other... connections that you made with that little tidbit that she gave us, like, please let us know. We love it. Okay, so then we go into the caption, which just, like, once again gives you nothing but gives you everything.
Exactly.
It fills me with such pride and joy to announce that my version of Speak Now will be out July 7th, just in time for July 9th. If you know, you know.
We know.
We know. It really like stuck out to me that she's saying, it fills me with such pride and joy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 'cause that's how you talk about like your children.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have such pride and joy in them.
Yes, exactly.
And she's talking about literally one of her, like, her children.
It's one of her children.
Speak now.
It is her child that she raised as a single mother, like by herself.
No, truly.
That's it.
And she had to like fight off all the people trying to give her advice on like how to raise that child.
Yeah, no.
And she's like, no, I know how to do it.
I know how to do
my
it.
kid. I first made Speak Now completely self-written between the ages of 18 and 20. Can you just, we've done this before already, but sit and think about where you were at the ages of 18 and 20.
Not doing this.
Not making masterpieces.
I know we were 18, 20. We were in college.
Oh my god.
Not writing this.
Not doing this.
Doing
Absolutely
other
not.
activities.
The songs that came from this time in my life were marked by their brutal honesty, unfiltered diaristic confessions, and wild wistfulness. Like what? These words.
It's the words,
Taylor.
It's the word choices.
Brutal honesty, which is the whole point of what she was saying. If you go back to our Speak liner
Speak liner notes.
Speak liner notes, Speak Now liner notes, in her prologue, she basically talks about that, how the whole idea behind Speak Now is like
just getting the courage to speak.
Yes.
And however it comes out, whatever you want to say, you have to.
you just have to say it. Unfiltered diaristic confessions.
Beautiful.
Which is so true. It explains like a lot of the songs.
It does,
Especially Story of Us.
Better than revenge.
Better than revenge.
That's like you're taking to your diary.
No, you're
the
so
burn
true.
the burn book, like your ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend.
Innocence. Anything about those things that have been happening to you, what you want to write down.
Yeah.
Or mean.
The whole album is
Yes.
Yeah, it's
I know we could go through everyone. Like literally Dear John.
No, it's so true. Like only she can put those words together because she wrote it. Like she knows that this is her diary.
It is.
Especially because there wasn't another co-writer to be like, oh, how about you end the line like this or whatever.
To have anybody else's personal experience inspire it.
No.
And wild wistfulness.
Which I'm sure we'll get to.
The wild.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, do we talk about that now?
Yeah, go for
We
it.
might as well.
Yeah.
So people have been connecting because you guys are all crazy and we love it.
Yeah.
That every single time after Taylor posts about playing at a concert or a tour, she starts it with a W word, and it's been wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that's it.
It's just those three, but she's been like repeating them.
Wow, wild night. Like everything starts with a W capped.
The why.
Why?
Like why? But very interesting for her to include and wild wistfulness.
Right. This is like even crazier, but I've seen so many of those pictures where she's like this, and it's like 33 W. Yeah, I know. It's like what? Like what?
But like, also,
I know.
I love this album because it tells the tale of growing up, flailing, flying, and crashing, ... and living to speak about it.
It does.
Like, that's like the perfect way of encapsulating it. With 6 extra songs, I've sprung loose from the vault. I absolutely cannot wait to celebrate Speak Now Taylor's version with you on July 7th. 3 purple hearts.
Of course. And of course, the first thing I did was I went back to see her original announcement for Red and Fearless, like Taylor's versions, and to see when she put the vault up, just to be like, when are we gonna get a little teaser of the songs or like the names? It's like 2 months.
No, but it can't be.
But it can't be because now we're
July.
You're right. You're so right. Yeah,
like,
so this is the shortest amount of time between.
I wonder if she's gonna pull the same thing as Midnight's, and because of how special of a song it is, like we're not getting any. We're not getting any. Right, she's just gonna She's just gonna speak now when it all drops.
Oh my god. But no, she's gotta save that for there won't be no explanation, there will just be reputation.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a drop. Like I feel like she has to surprise her with that. No.
Right, there's gonna be no explanation. She's just gonna drop it.
I know. She has to.
No, that would be sick.
I know. Preferably on my birthday again. That'd be great.
we both need that. So that's like all we have that we know so far.
That's what she gave us.
That's all she's given us.
Yeah.
But let's just continue talking.
We have more to say.
We have more to say. So now we're just going to do maybe some like Speak Now predictions. We're going to talk about what we're most looking forward to. We're just
spitballing.
Thank you.
We're speaking.
We're speaking now.
We're speaking now.
What song are you most looking forward to?
I can't even believe it. Begin, you're asking me that.
There's only 2 correct answers.
No, there's not. There's absolutely not. I know you're going to say Haunted and Long Live.
Of course. That's like only 2 correct answers if you had to pick one. And I'm making you pick one.
One of the 2.
Okay, no, you get to pick whichever ones you think, but
No, because it's one of the two, but also the story of us like fucks me up personally.
You're right. That is.
I'm like I stan. Literally better than Revenge for the vibes.
I know. What is she gonna do with it?
She's keeping it the same.
I know.
She's absolutely keeping the same. I think.
But I'm still clowning that something's gonna be changed.
No, I think you are dumb if you think.
No, you're so right.
Because that's the point of the re-records. Like, she doesn't want people, unless you're a girl at home, which she totally changed. Trust. Like, if she's gonna change it, you can't like leave the misogyny out of it because people love the misogyny and they're gonna go back and listen to the other one.
Right.
And
no, she's not gonna change it. She's not gonna do anything with it.
No.
It's just still fun to clown about. No, like Dear John's gonna fuck me
like
up.
I'm looking at the, yeah.
Like even though we are getting already Enchanted Taylor's version.
We have been listening. Yes, we have been listening. Sparks Fly is gonna fuck me up.
I agree, but I'm just like personally, biasly, I cannot wait for Haunted. That's always going to be my top one that like I cannot wait for.
I have chills thinking about
it. And then
it.
Like unbiasedly, if that even makes sense, like everyone's waiting for Long Live.
Everyone's waiting for Long
Live.
The full circle moment of now what Long Live means is too much.
No.
The full circle moment of mean is too much. Like Dear John, I'm sorry, I don't know, I can't answer your question.
It's okay, you don't have to, I won't force you.
I'll say something and then it'll change tomorrow, like everything else we always talk about. But I think Long Live.
Okay. No, fair. Just choose the story of us.
But like, is she gonna give us the quiver in Last Kiss? No, the breath.
I don't think she will. I mean,
like,
she's
like,
no, I know.
She's gonna be saying it with a smile now.
I know. It's gonna be, it's different. It's gonna be different, which I think is gonna be really hard.
It's a beautiful day. I mean, wait, July 7th, people know.
I know, we're gonna have to decide what order we.
No, I was about to poll the people. Like, what do you do? Do you listen to the vault tracks first and then go back, or do you listen to your faves?
I can't do that.
What?
I am such a stickler for like I'm gonna say following the rules, but like following the album. Like I feel like you have to start
even on a
re-record, especially since we're filming. If we weren't filming, I'd be like absolutely fuck it. Like
so
I'm going.
You don't think we should do vault? You don't think we should do vault songs first?
No, I don't. Oh, maybe we should.
I think
we're gonna be like tired.
Exactly. That's what I think. But
maybe we should.
Yeah, I think we should.
What songs do you think are gonna have music videos?
None.
Really?
I mean, she didn't do any for Fearless, and she only did a 10-minute version of All Too Well because it was a film.
You're right, but then what is the point of her saying she's heard us?
I'm making the videos.
You're right. And if there's any, like how many, we have The Story of Us, we have Mean.
Back to December.
There's
an Ours music video.
Is there? Yes. Yeah.
Which is so random. And also that begs the question, what is she filming now?
Right, what was the Paris or
Liverpool?
Yeah. With possibly
people think Karma.
Right.
But like she's just flip-flopping in the eras.
You don't know. Do we think it's too soon of a turnaround to be video recording like truly like last month and then have it? I mean, you have like 2 months. I feel like if there were ever to be like Speak Now music videos, it kind of would already be done. If you're gonna announce the album.
Right. Yeah, I think they'd have to be done.
So like, is that Reputation that we were like?
No, I can't believe you just said that.
No, I know.
No, because everyone like thinks there should be a Getaway Car. Stop. Maybe we're actually getting a Speak Now music video because everyone thinks there was. Yeah.
Okay, we're saying it here first. We possibly, I think, Speak Now.
That would be so funny.
Like Enchanted, if she's like making it the moment that it is on tour and like that's what it was supposed to be originally called. She's making that the moment, it would make sense for her for that to be like the first music video release. I'm hoping and praying for music videos.
Yeah.
Once again, if there's any album to get good music videos, like I feel like Speak Now.
Yeah.
Like once again, Fearless is like great. Red, we got the music video that we needed it for, which was All Too Well.
Mm-hmm.
Speak Now is the album.
No, it is the album, especially if she has a music video written, directed, produced, performed, acted, written. You know, like that's like
her
owned by Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Okay, so then kind of like my next question for you is like, did you think there is going to be a long form video?
See my last answer.
Per my last email.
I mean, no.
I agree too, only because we didn't get anything for Midnights. And that was like, remember that like huge,
totally,
like once again, clowning moment going around that we're like, she's doing a long form video for everything.
Visual album. I was like, we're getting a visual album. I was so convinced.
Nothing.
No, she didn't do that.
Are you shocked that we're not getting another Midnight's music video before we got this
Yes.
announcement.
Yes, she's not closing doors, it seems like.
I know.
If this music video is Karma or Vigilante
Is
Shit
that
or
the
something.
point then? If she's just
I
in her
think-
era's era.
I think so.
That she's just like, fuck it.
I think so. Which, like,
That's not
we can get to
okay.
theorizing.
We can get, no,
But-
we will. Okay.
But one more, I know you have
We have one more question.
question.
I do. If there's anything
No,
that pops
it's
up
good.
for you, 'cause
Yeah.
I know now I have other
I
theories
know.
that are just like popping out of the woodwork
I
that
know.
I'm like not okay about.
That's why we're here.
That is why we're
That's
here.
why we're here.
Okay, and the last thing is just like, what are your thoughts on the vault songs? And do you think there's gonna be any collabs?
No.
I don't either. That
Absolutely
makes
not.
sense. Now saying that out loud, no.
Yeah, absolutely not. And I think all the more reason why she gave us, if this were a movie before, if this was a movie before this, so that we can get all self-written, totally her own songs.
What do you think is gonna be the vibe of the vault songs?
I
Because
know.
it's like, I feel like vault songs are not chosen either because they're written ahead of their time,
Yes.
aka nothing new,
Mm-hmm.
or you have too many bops for, like, just say Red. I feel like there's like too many pop songs that
Yes.
wasn't wanted, or it's like a song that has too many slow songs.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, I'm like, not okay.
So like, what do we think are the vibe of the vault songs? Like, I don't see them being bops,
Oh my god.
but like,
No.
because there's like enough bops.
No, see, I feel like I disagree.
I don't
like,
know.
I don't,
As soon as I said it, I regretted it.
no, but like, I think Last Kiss, Dear John, Innocent, Never Grow Up, like, slow.
Right.
I need another Better Than Revenge moment, like a little like pop punk rock. Oh my god, no, I'm not okay thinking about it. I'm not okay thinking about it. I don't know, but I've said before the fact that Sparks Fly was the original vault song from
I forgot that
debut,
you said that. You're so right.
and it became, oh my god, no,
No,
I
like-
can't even get words out. It's like, how am I so excited for this album?
We have nothing intelligent to say.
And I have nothing. I can't speak.
No, you can't. It's okay.
No, like I can't. Like I'm so excited. I'm gonna cry when you're seeing her this week. There's so much going on. She's giving us this album that is the best thing that's ever been hers, the best thing that's ever been mine.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to everything else she's ever given us, the fact that we're seeing her this week, I have so many questions. I still don't know what I'm wearing. Like, of course the Swifties can't just take one thing and be like fine with it. Like,
No.
they're always like, what's next? What's next? Oh,
Yeah.
she's feeding us. Which I get, clowning is all our middle names.
But like, can we just chill?
Can we chill?
We're fully in that. Like, I fully we need to talk to ourselves and tell ourselves to like chill.
Agree. Of course, as we know, like I said, she was teasing the purple with the purple bracelets 3 times, 3 in the sky, the whole thing. Then, after she did that, I think it was after one of the Nashville shows, the bracelets were lighting up blue.
Blue.
5 times.
I didn't know about the numbers.
That was 5 times.
Okay.
For 1989, that is Blue, the 5th album. And if we call back to the whole theory that they were going to be released double,
Right.
back to back, which people have said for a while, because 2 summers ago, last summer, the merch drop was always 1989 Speak Now.
Right.
Why? We don't know.
Well, we might know.
We might know. Then, no, it's too much. Like, I'm so sorry. Do you remember Midnight's Mayhem with me?
Do I?
Like, do you
Let me
ever?
think back on that.
Do we realize that the logo graphic of it was Midnight's May, bigger,
Yeah.
underlined 4 times? How many re-records are left? 4.
You're going way deeper than like I could have ever imagined.
Oh, no, it goes deep.
No,
Like, that's
I
why
know.
I'm like, we need to talk about it, because
We
like
do.
it's a clown moment for sure,
Oh,
but
like,
there's
this
always
is-
evidence.
Go. Yeah.
So there are 4 re-records left, of course. Underlined 4 times. We got the first announcement May, the first weekend in May. Of course, we were going the second weekend in May. People are like, is she just gonna announce every next re-record every Friday in May?
There's 4 Fridays in May.
Because there's 4 Fridays in May. Again, I'm eating my words.
No, please.
Because I was like, there's no way she's Easter egging during tour. But then you realize it's the Eras tour. And when this whole thing started, I'm like, why would she not drop everything now before the Eras?
That was our huge question that we kept saying, like, well, why? Like,
Right.
we kept saying, there's no way. How do you tour when you don't own all your albums?
Right. But maybe it's because she's announcing it during the Eras tour, so that when it ends, she'll be like, they're all out or something. I know, don't cry.
No, I can't. Stop. I'm just saying, if she were to announce the re-release of, like, 1989 while we're there,
You'll never see us again.
the old Sarah and Kara can't come to the phone right now.
No.
Okay, and then there's, like, one more theory that we just
Please.
have to touch on that I was never a believer for.
Okay.
You would have had to, like,
Yeah.
pinned me down and like forced it into my brain for me to believe that Karma was a real album.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I just didn't, I mean, granted, I wasn't a Swiftie at the time, so like I wasn't there for it, but like you can't tell me from the lyrics, all I think about is Karma, and that's how you're connecting that there was a whole Karma album. That's not the only thing, I know. But like, people were like quoting that. I'm like, what? No, it's like real. It's now real to me.
It's real to me.
What I've been seeing on TikTok
Yeah.
is just unreal.
Yeah.
First of all, every single night, after the concert's done, what does she do? She exits through an orange door. People were calling back to look what you'd made me do a music video of her in the orange jumpsuit in a cage. Mm-hmm. Obviously, people know about like TS6 that was on the plane that she's cutting down.
Ending on Karma and then walking through an orange door
It's like unreal.
is unreal.
I'm sorry.
We know the lover house was there and then just walks through it.
So interesting. Like
After
to me,
it
like
breaks down.
that one wasn't even the nail in the coffin. Like
No.
to me, the nail in the coffin was the man.
Of course. That's the truth.
That's
like
the
truth. I think that's the big thing that keeps everyone
I'm a Karma truther now.
believer. Yeah.
I'm a Karma truther.
If we're looking at the map of like the clock,
Yes.
after Fearless, Speak Now, it's Reputation.
I know.
So this whole 1989 thing like could be real, but it would be the first thing that's out of order because the first three are
You're
right.
so right.
So
I mean, I wouldn't hate for like Rep to be next.
I wouldn't either.
It's so interesting. Like your most. Actually, I don't know if that's true anymore, but
Yeah.
your like was your most popular, like possibly most money made album, which was like 1989. Maybe not now anymore.
Yeah.
And you're gonna wait till like one of the last ones to
I know.
record.
Well, here's what's interesting too is I saw some stats today that was
I love stats.
we love stats over here. The album streaming numbers after she announced it, Fearless 3 million. So like the original, after she announced it, everyone went back. It's like let's listen to it. Like
Right.
what a great album. Listen to it. 3 million, whatever. Red 3.9 million. Speak Now,
I can't even imagine.
9 million. Everyone's standing Speak Now, which just goes to show the acceleration that she's on since the Eras tour, since
I know.
again Folklore, like just catapulted her into this new.
But it's also
Level.
you're hitting all the OG Swifties. Like there's Swifties out there that like don't listen to her new stuff.
Yes, but it's also these new people that
I
like
know.
aren't familiar with the original Speak Now. Where like Fearless had this acclaimed album of the year.
Yeah.
Red, it was a fan favorite. But Speak Now, there's so many new fans that are like, what is this album?
I know.
Which like gives her the opportunity to be like, this is a new album. Like it's like a new thing.
She gets to
for so many people.
represent her child, her like best
Oh my
child
God.
to the world.
Heal her inner child. Along with like ourselves.
With ourselves, all of us are going to be re-healing from this Speak
Yeah.
Now
Yes.
release.
But I'm so curious what you guys think. Like,
Yes.
is she just gonna keep giving us albums and live out every era in the Eras era? Say that 5 times fast. Or is she giving everything a moment? Because I would feel like it would be a little unfair to not give Speak Now its moment.
I know.
Since Fearless and Red had its own, big moments.
Right.
But she's having an Eras moment.
I know. She's so unpredictable.
And she's so unpredictable.
Okay, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed it.
Yes.
Hopefully you understood words that were coming out of our mouth.
Yes.
I hope it wasn't too chaotic for you. We have an Eras tour in a mere 3 days. 3 days! It's meant to be.
Easter egg.
Easter egg. In a mere 3 days, we'll be at the Eras tour Friday night in Philly. If anyone is there,
Yes.
hi, hit
Yes,
us
we will be
up.
there.
We will be there. Our whole plan is to vlog our experience,
Yes.
of getting ready, being there. Maybe you'll even get to see us freak out trying to get tickets for Saturday night.
Yeah.
We're gonna try and make the vlog.
Yes.
For those of you that have watched other videos, we've tried to vlog before and you have known that it has not seen the light of day. So just hope and pray for us that this will be better. We're gonna be different people come the next time you see us on
The
this
next time
video
you see
camera.
us, we will be different people. We will be changed forever.
Okay, oh my gosh.